Good morning, guys. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today is the day I'm so excited because we are changing the hair today. So we're getting rid of all of this blonde. And yes, I know, yes, we did just go blonde, I think in July, but it's fall. You guys know me. Somebody even said on Instagram, I changed my hair more than you changed they changed their underwear, which is so true. It made me chuckle because I do change it quite often. But hear me out, guys. Here's the thing. Something about having Liam made me want to go back to like my natural brown kind of vibe. I mean, it's not going to be natural because it's going to be colored. This is my natural. This brown, these roots up here is natural. This obviously is not. Like, this is probably the lightest I've been, except for when I chopped my hair off and went really blonde too. But I'm just ready. It's fall. It's my natural look. This is what I'm going for. I'm going to show you guys a picture of me from like back in the day. And this was like my more natural state. And this is what the goal is. So there's the picture. That's what I'm going for. And I'm very fortunate enough to have our friend Jess actually come to the house, because if I had to leave, I wasn't going to do it. I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to leave Liam for like up to 6 hours at a time. I just wasn't comfortable with that quite yet. So she thankfully is able to come here to our home to do my hair, which is so sweet, so kind and incredible. So Jess, thank you so much if you're watching this video. And yeah, so what we're going to do is a gloss. She didn't want to do like fully permanent because it is such a drastic change. She's like, I don't want to go like full on permanent in case you hate it, in case you panic, in case you decide I want to go back blonde, whatever. So a gloss basically is semi-permanent. I think it wears out in about 6 weeks. We will see. So we're kind of aiming to go between two different colors, like a caramel brown and another brown. I don't know. I told her I didn't want too much red hue to it because I naturally have red in my hair. And when I'm this light and we put brown over it, my hair pools red. Like, I don't know. It's ridiculously crazy, but it pools red. Before I even started dyeing my hair in the sunlight, I had red in my hair with my brown. Maybe that's where Liam's getting his blondish red. In the sun, Liam has like this, he doesn't have red hair, but he had like this reddish hue in the sun. Oh my gosh, we went on our first walk as a family. While we're hopping subjects, you guys know how I am. I'm always like this. I'll be in the middle of talking to family and friends and I'll be on one topic. A thought will pop into my head, hey squirrel, and then I'm on to the next. Anyways, very excited to do the hair today. Very excited to bring you guys along that journey. Let me know in the comments below. I will not be offended, I promise. Do you prefer my hair the light color or the darker color? We'll see. Don't answer yet because you guys haven't seen the darker color yet, but let me know what you prefer. And anyways, let me know if you guys go through hair changes like this. I'm hoping I'll like kind of stay when we do the semi-permanent, when it starts to wash out. I'm hoping that I'll do like the permanent and go back to my roots, keep it like a nice brown, and just leave my freaking hair alone. Why do I do this to myself? Please tell me I'm not the only one. It's ridiculous. Like, anyways, my hair is a thing. It's just whatever. Anyways, so besides, what was I telling you guys? Oh man. How did we go from 0 to 60 and then forget what we were saying in the first place? What the heck was I telling you guys? Is this mom brain or is this just Mindy and this is the new thing where I was telling Larry just the other day, like I will be going on with a sentence and then I can't get it out. Not that I can't speak, like I can't think of what I'm trying to say. I can't think of the word. I don't know if it's just overtired. You guys know how it is when you have a newborn. I had made a reference that having a baby was hard, like having a newborn was hard. And I got not a lot. I did get some flack for saying that. And I guess I should have worded that differently. It's not hard. What's hard is the sleep deprivation. Like that to me was what I was trying to say. And I should have said that correctly. I should have explained that a little bit more. But it is life altering too. And for some people, it definitely is hard. And it is a challenging thing. But again, I said hard, but didn't explain what I meant by hard. And I think some people were offended by that. So, but sleep deprived, yeah. So I don't know if my brain is not like functioning correctly because I'm tired. It's amazing what our bodies can do. Like I remember before having Liam, I would go on a really long road trip and I would be drained and think that I was tired. Oh no. And then I would like sleep it off for like the next day, sleep in. Oh my gosh, wake up, have my coffee, all chill mode. Oh, no. Those were luxuries. That was a luxury. Now I understand why, guys, when you're watching, those of you who are watching who have kids and that were like, Mindy, you have no idea what tired is. You're right. I did not know what tired was until having a baby. So that's what I meant by hard. But anyways, I'm on a tight timeline. I do need to send some footage off for approval, and that is due today. This is the second time I've done that where it is due today, and I'm just now sitting down to do it. And then I have Jess coming over to do my hair, and I'm going to be tied up, and it would be hard to like sit on my laptop while getting my hair done and taking care of Liam. I will do it, of course, mom life. If you're wondering where Larry is, he hopped out. He is taking my mom to a doctor's appointment. Larry has been such a sweetheart at helping mom get to appointments, grandpa get to appointments, because my dad's working, mom's working. This appointment my mom can't drive from. So it's just been chaotic, and Larry is just the best. He is the sweetest dad. Shout out to Larry, by the way, babe, if you're watching this. Like, he's amazing. He gets up with me in the middle of the night. He'll help change Liam while I grab the bottle, or vice versa. Oh, and let's have a heart-to-heart, because I'm seeing a lot of people ask about if I am still breastfeeding, what I am doing with that, how is all of that going. So I told you guys before I was going to be 100% honest with you. I might get flack for this, and you know what, that's okay, you know, to each their own. But I did start off breastfeeding. I was doing really well. Everything was great. We came home from the hospital. Liam was 8 pounds. He dropped down to, I think, 7 pounds. No, he was 8 pounds. Yeah, I think he did drop down to about 7 pounds, 8 ounces, which of course is normal. Newborns lose weight when they're born, especially when they're breastfeeding. That's what I was told. But he was on a feeding schedule from that every 2 hours from his pediatrician until he gained his weight, I almost said his pregnancy weight. No, his birth weight back. And then then I started getting nervous, and I was like, I can't see how much he is getting from the boob. And that was making me nervous with his weight. And I started pumping and feeding him. And we were doing both. We were doing breast milk and like from the bottle feeding. And then we were also doing breastfeeding. And then he started to get really fussy on the breast because he was getting irritated that it wasn't coming out as fast enough. He didn't have the patience, and he was getting really flustered. And I started dropping down to only breastfeeding him like once a day, which kind of backfired in the breastfeeding journey because, like I said, he was getting very flustered and didn't have the patience for it. So we are 100% now bottle feeding with my breast milk. So I pump every time like he eats, I pump, so that my body keeps producing. So that is what we were doing. It is what works for us, and I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of the journey in general. I do sometimes miss breastfeeding him, but it's just the journey that ended up happening for us. And like, I'm here to tell you guys, whatever works best for you and baby is what flows. So I am gonna get off here and edit before the hair journey starts. Hopefully I can get this section approved and sent off before the hair journey begins. So I just have to be real with you guys and tell you how it is going. I have gotten nothing done since the last time I spoke to you guys. I said I was gonna hop off and edit and blah, 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 blah. No. Liam woke up, we had to do a feeding, had to get him relaxed, and now I am getting to it. But my hair girl, Jess, she's gonna be here in about 15 minutes. So that's kind of like the realistic version of how it's going. But we're getting there, we got this, and let's continue on. All right, guys, it is time. Jess is officially here, so we're gonna start the hair. Hopefully we'll film well. I don't know, because the light is behind us, but this is the only way to kind of do it. I don't know. It's just, you know what? What are you gonna watch on the TV? Are you watching something?
I'm excited for number 2.
Yes.
I feel like I'm gonna have like a hocus pocus night, like where you just like prepare for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We tried to have a hocus pocus night. We put on hocus pocus. We made popcorn. We added candy corn pumpkins to it and pretzels, and we got halfway through it, and then it was pretty much we had to put Liam to bed, and if we wanted to get sleep, we needed to go to bed also when he did so. But we almost finished it. If somebody was gonna go get their hair done and do this, what should they say?
Well, the thing is, like, it depends on the tone that they're asking for. You understand?
Yeah.
So, like, if you're as my client, you were like, oh, I want this, like, warm, kind of pumpkin-y fall brown, not too orangey, right?
Right.
A little more on the beigey side. So, reference pictures are important, which is, we had a selection of photos that Mindy kind of looked through.
I was poor Jess. I've been sending her pictures like.
Because not only she sent pictures of hair that she previously had, but we also looked at hair inspiration hair. Mm-hmm. And then you also have to consider that every canvas is different. So what someone's hair is sitting at the moment, and how their hair is going to pull that same color that you see in a picture. What's been done to their hair, it all matters.
All right, guys, the hair is done. I am back to my brunette. Loving it. It's beautiful. In the sun.
Beautiful.
In the sun, you can see some of the lighter pops come through, and as it is a gloss, this is the darkest it will be, and then it'll start kind of like fading out a little bit. But
don't look at it, Marion.
I love it. I told Larry, I feel like my natural state, my natural self again. So, anyways, that is it with the hair. It is going on 5:30, so now it's on.
It is on.
Yeah, it's on.
That was a waterfall.
How much came out? Not that much, just a sprinkle. Larry just opened the dishwasher, but I have it running. That was the quickest open and shut of a dishwasher I've ever seen. Oh, that was funny. Anyway, so Larry and I are getting ready to make dinner. It's going to be a quick dinner tonight. We finished our leftovers. So we're just kind of, what is this? We're just throwing some chicken in the oven. Do we have mashed potatoes? I'm going to have a big salad, of course.
I do not believe we have mashed potatoes.
No?
No.
We don't?
No, I don't think we do.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, well, we'll figure that out. Anyways, on top of that, Jeopardy is back on, okay? And Larry and I are Jeopardy fans, so we're going to watch that tonight. I was able to get a small portion of what I needed to get done. I got what I needed to turn in done, but not the whole vlog done and edited. So that was a plus. So tomorrow I really need to focus on, I gotta catch up. I am behind. I'm behind for sure. So anyways, dinner time it is, it's dead to me.
I did it.
It is dead to me. We are on Liam's very first walk outside, which I think he is loving. You like it? I think he does.